Hello, Craig Birch here at Walsall Tunnel this evening. We have a very, very special guest this evening. He's a champion of the world, Tony Bellew. Tony, you're here tonight to watch one of your friends box, aren't you? Talk us a little bit why you come down to the West Midlands tonight.
I mean, it's to support Craig Glover. He's a good fighter who I look after and help. And he's someone, you know, I'm keeping a keen eye on, possibly a big star for the future in my opinion.
All right, okay. And obviously you're starting to get a bit more involved with the coaching side of things and the managing side of things these days, are you? Or?
Not the coaching side. I'm really, to be totally honest, no, not the managing side. I'm looking after him because I've known Craig since he was a young kid. And I just want to see him get off on the right foot and then he'll take hold of his own career. I don't believe in bleeding fighters or, you know, managers who are taking big crazy cuts off fights. The kid's not earning much money. He's fighting for his life in there, and I just want to give him a head start and hopefully progress as well. So, you know, fingers crossed it goes well tonight. He's had good preparation, and you know, he's worked hard. So hopefully, you know, the fruits of his labour show tonight. Yeah.
I mean, did you see that in your own pro career when you came into boxing? You were a double ABA champion and things of that nature. You came in with a lot of fanfare and so on. Did you have sort of shysters trying to take away from you what you had in your early days?
It happened to me. Listen, I was a triple ABA champion. I boxed in my country and went all around the world. So I was in a bit of a different ball game to Craig. Craig's had to start with very little amateur experience, not knowing anything at all about the pro game. So, you know, I'm helping him, guide him through. And listen, his actual ability is massive. People don't understand how good he is and how good he can be. Once he starts believing in how good he can be and how good he actually is, he's going to go a long way. So, you know, slowly but surely we're getting there with him. He's in very, very good hands in Derry Matthews, Joe McNally, the great legend that is Georgie Vaughan from Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's in very, very capable and good hands. So we'll bring him along nicely and at the right pace. And listen, I'm more than confident enough in saying we've got a British European champion on our hands. And you know, with the right fights at the right times, that could turn into a world champion as well.
Excellent. It'd be great to see you guiding from there and so on. But a lot of talk has been about yourself, Tony. I mean, obviously you did what was thought to be the impossible. You beat David Haye and so on. And you told everyone you were going to do it, and you told everyone that he'd underestimate you, and you were proved right, as you so often been proved right, Tony, haven't you?
No, it's another night out the way. I get home safe to my children, and that was the most important thing. So, you know, these are big nights I'm part of these days, and we'll just see how it goes from here. But yes, you know, you're all correct, I did prove all the doubters wrong again, but ultimately the main goal is getting home safe. I've done that. I live to fight another day, literally. We go to the next one now.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, I watched an interview with yourself, I believe it was on BBC on the Monday. A lot of people thought you'd retire, you know, you had nothing left to prove, you were the giant killer and so on. What gives you the impetus to keep on boxing and keep on achieving after that?
The motivation now, you know, I'm not going to lie, I've secured my future, I've secured my children's future. I've got enough property and real estate to leave the game alone. If the truth be known, right now I'm trying to create a legacy and leave something behind that's special, something that for people from my city have never done. I'm trying to put us back on the map, sporting wise, for boxing. We're already on the map for football, and I'd like to believe, you know, we've had some world-class legendary fighters from our city over the years. You know, the legend that is John Conte, Paul Hodgkinson, Shane Early, Andy Holligan, Derry Matthews. There's been absolutely some fast, you know, we've got the Smith brothers there as well. And we've got myself who's done some great things, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm trying to do something in the next couple of fights that's going to, you know, go down as a mortal kind of status, something where people will never ever forget.
Yeah.
And I believe I'm capable of doing that.
Yeah. So obviously you're a proud Scouser. You're a man from Liverpool. You want to be the best champion that Liverpool has ever had, and that's obviously the motivation you have to carry it on. Is that correct to say?
Yes, it is. I have got, you know, a couple of irons in the fire, shall we say, at the moment. I have one with Andre Ward. Our team's about talking about an end of year showdown. I do understand there is unfinished business with the David Haye fight, with the rematch going on there. So we're close to agreeing that also. I've just got to really nail down what I want to do. I am personally speaking to Joseph Parker and his team. So I've got a lot of options to weigh up. Listen, I've got a few big more nights left in me, and the dream is probably finishing with a heavyweight championship of the world, a version of that. That would be the walk away points. That would be the walk away mark right there. So, but we'll see how it goes.
Of course, does that sort of decipher the order that the fight's going? Andre Ward 1, David Haye 2, and then Joseph Parker 3? Or I'd say you don't know how long Parker's going to be at the top of the tree for.
It's a possibility. It really is. But
what means the most here? I suppose the first. I mean, you need to get Parker immediately, don't you? Always immediately.
Like I say, I've sat down. I've spoke with Joseph Parker personally, and you know he likes the fight. I like the fight. Andre Ward is a good fight, but at the moment his expectations of what he should get and what I should get are a little bit out of range. We'll see how it goes. Whereas myself and David Haye have got unfinished business. We've done business together before, but last time it was all on his terms. Well, that seems to have changed now.
It certainly does. It certainly does.
If my terms can be met as he said he would, then we'll do the fight. So you know, listen, we've just got to keep moving on.
Yeah.
See how it goes. There isn't long left now. You know,
he has to meet your terms, though. He has to meet your terms for that to happen. I mean, it's just idiocy otherwise, isn't it? So.
He says he will, and I believe
he's got no choice, has he? Really? So.
Not according to him. According to him, he's got a number of fights he can pursue.
Now, how can he be ranked high enough to do it, though?
I haven't got a clue. I really don't know. But you know, what I do know is I'm in a powerful position at the moment, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. So we'll see how the future holds. I'm no Houdini, but what I will say is the rest of my career will be exciting. I'm down to probably my last 12 months in the game, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, that could be a really big 12 months, but David Haye really need, I mean, I imagine one of your dreams is to headline at Goodison Park again, that fairy tale rising out. I mean, you could have that 100 times and not be bored of it, could you?
I have no intentions of going back to Goodison Park. I don't think I can deal with the nerves that I had to go through that night.
Wow, so it could be David Haye then, could it? So.
It's completely, definitely not going. One thing I can nail on is...
That's a real shame. That's a real shame from the fans' point of view.
It's a bit of heartbreak because I know a lot more fans would attend if I'd done it again, but Goodison Park's out the window. I've been there, I've done it. I lived my fairy tale dream there, and I'm not going to go back. So the next one, it could be the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, or it could be the O2 Arena back in London. I love the O2. It's a very good arena for me. You know, central London, it's a fantastic venue. It really is. It holds a lot of people. But you know, if the demand is big enough, then we could go to the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. We'll see this. I leave them kind of decisions to Eddie Hearn. He's guided me to where I've got now. And I trust him, I believe in him, I believe he'll make the right decision. So I fight, he does the business side out.
Fair play, can't argue with that. Ward, what's going to happen for you to fight Ward? Is it financial? I mean, he ain't coming here, is it?
Listen, it's not financial, and to be totally honest, he is coming here. That's what's on the table.
That would be great. No one wants to really watch Ward in America, do they? It's too awkward.
Listen, he's a fantastic fighter, he's amazing at what he does, a world-class legendary fighter, enjoy him while he's here. But let's make no mistake about it, when it comes to draws and numbers, I'm the bigger draw. Maybe that's because I open my mouth, maybe that's because people want to see me get punched up.
You've never been any different, Tony, in all fairness.
I don't know what it is, but the fact of the matter is, I am a big draw now in this game. So I do like the thought of fighting Andre Ward. Like I say, he's an exceptional fighter, but in my opinion, he is beatable. You know, he's not big enough, he's not strong enough to deal with someone like me. I've proven what I've done at cruiserweight, and I've proven now what I've done at heavyweight also. So we'll see, and stay in tune and keep tuning into this channel.
Of course,
I'm sure you'll find
of course. You've never let us down before, Tony. I will say one thing, last question. If you've got to box all these three guys in the next 12 months, will you beat all three?
Of course. If I'm lining up, I'm winning. If I line up against them, I've got to win. It's as simple as that. So listen, I prepare for every fight like it could be my last. Like I said, I have 3 goals when I walk into that ring. Number 1 is to get home safely to my beautiful children and missus. Number 2 is win at all costs. And number 3 is fuck all else matters. Stay tuned in. Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant. Tony, thank you for your time. See you.